Hello everybody, it's Deja Vu, but some people call me Zavu. Ooh. And this is my... Stop rubbing my Fenty off. And this is my best friend Zetsu.
For all we know.
I am going to be doing advice columns. You shall email me or DM me with any advice, and I'll be giving you very honest advice. That's coming from the heart. Everything will be anonymous. Anonymous person, number 1. Advice on being more restrictive of who you allow your energy and space. I can be too forgiving of people and allow people who have harmed me the benefit of my space and time. I'm going to ask you a series of questions, and I'm also looking at my laptop because I have notes on my laptop because we're not about to skip over anything. I thought about this. You need to ask yourself, what kind of people do I want in my safe space? So close your eyes and ask yourself. And if you are not the person that asked this question, this goes to everybody. Close your eyes and ask yourself, who do I want in my safe space? I want someone that's loving. I want someone that's kind. I want someone that reciprocates my energy or the energy I give to them. I want somebody that is graceful and beautiful and loving. And I think I said loving. Think about what you want in your safe space. Who do you want in your safe space? Remember that you have to be protective over your safe space. It could be a physical space. For me, that's my apartment. I don't let anyone in my apartment unless I am literally allowing them into my safe space. Housewarming party coming soon. Why are you so forgiving of people, child? Why are you so forgiving of people? And I understand that, forgiving people is a beautiful trait to have. However, when you forgive people and allow them back into your life, not once, not twice, not 3 times, not 4 times, but however times that has happened to you, that becomes a problem, and that tells me that you have an unhealthy attachment to people that do not care about you. Maybe do not care about you is a little harsh, but people that are not receptive of the energy that you give to them. It's like I used to have a friend in high school, and I would literally always forgive him. I remember one time he made fun of me in front of a group of people. And I cried, and he was like, I'm so sorry, it's never gonna happen again. And I let him back into my life, and then he did something else that really hurt me. And I kept letting him do this, and I didn't understand how abusive this relationship was and how he kind of robbed a good portion of my spiritual energy at the time. So you can forgive people and move on, but when it's hard for you to move on, that's due to unhealthy attachments and being afraid to be lonely. When you figure out when you figure out who you want in your space, or when you have a clear image of what your space or what you want your space to be, you start to think, hey, so-and-so doesn't belong in my space, and she does. So you start to isolate these people as in like, okay, this person is for me and they're being receptive. However, this person isn't for me and they're not being receptive. And you can sit down and really think about who is there for you and who isn't there for you. It's just a part of life, and it's really a part of growing up. I'm 21 years old, and it took me literally, I want to say the past 5 years or 6 years, I have lost, I don't even want to say lost because I didn't lose anything. I gained so much more. I ended certain friendships because I had to. Like, that was my path. Nothing is bad, right? Like, you're living this path and things happen, and that's okay. And you just have to really just accept that for what it is. You can forgive people multiple times, but allowing them back into your life, just know that that is going to rob you of your energy, and you need to put that energy into something else, okay? Because that's not what we're doing. My advice to you is stop watering dead flowers. Let's say I have a rose bush outside and it's literally dead, and I keep watering it every single day in hopes that I'm going to see the beautiful colors, the vivid details on this rose bush. But each day that passes by, I don't get that. And it's just getting all wrinkly and ugly still, and everything is failing. Take this metaphor however you want to take it. But this is literally what you're doing. You're giving energy to friendships that are kind of already dead. If you know that these people have fucked you over multiple times, you wouldn't really even be asking me that question, how to be more restrictive into who I allow into my space. I'm so forgiving of people. You know what you have to do. It's all, when it comes down to it, it's, are you going to do it? I'm trying not to just be like, cut her off, cut them off. Okay, because this is something that you have to decide for yourself. And also, when you're watering dead flowers, you're wasting your time watering these dead flowers. Your time could have been used working on yourself. Your time could have been used starting a business. Not trying to be LLC Twitter, but your time could have been used to start a business. Your time could have been used to journal. Your time could have been used to self-reflect. So every time that someone is robbing you of that time, you are not being focused on yourself. And that's a problem. I also think we as people don't normalize being in your feelings. You can be sad about these friendships ending, or realizing that the two of you are just two different people at two different stages of your life right now, and cry about it, because you can cry about it and you can express your feelings. Like, we're so conditioned to be like, okay, like, we're gonna move on in 2 days, I'm gonna be good in a week. What? That doesn't even make sense. This is a whole friendship. I feel like friendships are honestly stronger than romantic relationships because they're so unique and different. So if you need to cry about it, go ahead and cry about it and be sad about it and be able to express. You can't be afraid of expression when we are human beings and we're literally made to express. Again, take everything that I'm saying with a grain of salt. This is all depending on what you want to do. This advice is coming from a girl that only has like 3 close friends, one of them being a cat. I hope you took something from this video, and if you didn't, I'm so sorry. I very much did try. I'm going to manifest new people that will enter your life today. Later, when I pray, I'm going to manifest that for you, because if your peoples were solid, you wouldn't have asked me that question. We're manifesting some new people. Period. That concludes my advice video. If you have any advice that you would like to share, please contact me at Deja Vu throughout the socials. Until next time, peace, love, and stay safe.